welcome back to Universally Speaking, ladies and gentlemen, where we, as always, are going to recap of a few of the major moments this week on all three brands. We start this week with NXT and the wild brawl that broke out between Buddy Murphy and Shane Thorne. Michael Cole had the exclusive first proper interview with Shane Thorne. We thought we were going to get a deep dive into the psyche of the man that attacked Buddy Murphy a few weeks ago and eventually cost him his newly won NXT Championship after Adam Cole would cash in his briefcase. Thorne was in the middle of his interview when a fired up Murphy would take him out. They fought all over the arena, backstage, and then eventually into the ring. It was Buddy Murphy who would eventually come out on top. He would leave a battered Thorne with a very, very clear message, and he had a crimson mask himself. He said, "This is just the tip of the iceberg for us." So it appears that while some steam was let off, there is far more pain in the future of Thorne, but that's not to say Thorne won't be back with a vengeance either. Also on NXT, we saw Robert Roode call out one member of the Death From Above faction that was newly formed at TakeOver. The call was answered by Grand Metalik. This was never intended by Roode to truly be a competitive contest. Instead, it was used as an opportunity for Roode to get one of the members alone in order to try and injure them, and that plan, unfortunately, was successful. Roode carried out the match as normal, but then snapped into action and his plan was executed. He wrapped the chair around the ankle of Grand Metalik and stomped down on the chair before his teammates could get down to assist. Roode was attempting to shatter the ankle, but we can confirm there has only been tendon damage to the ankle and no bone breaks. But Metalik will be out of action for a number of weeks. You can bank on his brothers from Death From Above. They will be out for revenge for their fallen comrade. This week on Raw, we saw an explosive interview involving AJ Styles and Samoa Joe ahead of their clash for the World Heavyweight Championship at Judgment Day. The interview dug up some past hatred between the two, with AJ Styles claiming that Samoa Joe has always wanted to be like AJ Styles, has always been jealous at the path that Styles' career has taken, as their two careers have paralleled each other to large degrees. This angered Joe to the point where he left the interview, and it seems like the mind games may have gotten under Joe's skin a little bit, but my question is, did Joe walk out of the interview because Styles was right? Or did Joe walk out to make Styles believe he was right? We'll likely find out more about this intense rivalry this week on Raw, as we are just 1 week away from the pay-per-view extravaganza that is Judgment Day. Also on Raw, we saw Shane McMahon take a risk against his better judgment, and that is in his own words. He went out to the ring to try and reason with Eric Rowan and Braun Strowman regarding the Tag Team Championships of Raw, which, in fact, are still vacant due to the constant interference from the pair. McMahon had one simple question, and that was, "What do you want?" But no answer was given. There was a lot more questions than answers, if anything, after McMahon endeavored to find out what was going on. But why the silence? Is it because they already made up their minds and they will just simply show the world what they mean? Or is it more mind games from the disciples of the deranged Bray Wyatt? Unfortunately, we have to wait and see what they do. And finally, we head to the Blue Brand, where we saw Randy Orton and Bobby Lashley at the start and the end of the show, waiting mysteriously in an alleyway after Orton explained to Lashley that he had a plan to even out the numbers in their battle against Noam Dar and the destructive War Machine. Lashley, at first, was skeptical of the idea and questioned Orton several times. But Orton stated that he doesn't really know this person well, but knows enough that they will be an asset and can get the job done. Lashley's fears were allayed towards the end of the show when he laid eyes on the mystery individual, saying, "I will never doubt you again," to Orton. Who is the mystery man? I get the feeling we're going to be finding out very, very soon. And also on SmackDown, it would be remiss of us not to bring it up, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, this is going to be the socially speaking moment of the week. That, of course, is the debut of Rowdy Ronda Rousey. Biggest win, without question, of her entire career. The champion falls tonight. Unbelievable. Ember Moon screams into the air. Whoa, what the hell? What the hell is this? Tamina. What on earth is... Oh. What the hell is this? Tamina is... Look out. Oh my God. She's just been through a war. And Tamina... Oh, Jesus. The hell is the meaning of this? Oh my God, Tamina. EC3 said, I want you to take that 10th spot. I don't care how you do it. The vacant 10th spot seems to have been taken by Tamina. Oh my God. Well, that is one way to announce yourself. Tamina's gonna dominate SmackDown. What? Oh my God! You've got to be kidding me! Ronda Rousey! Ronda Rousey is here! What the hell? Oh! Well, I think there might be just a tiny little bit of competition for the 10th spot! Holy shit! Ronda Rousey has signed with SmackDown! This could possibly be the biggest signing in the history of the WWE! So Rousey shows up to stake her claim for the 10th spot in the power rankings, which EC3 put out the call for someone to do. But it wasn't the power rankings she was thinking about, it was the power play to take out Tamina. This sent shockwaves through the SmackDown roster and the entire WWE for that matter. No wonder there was such a strong reaction from everyone. As always, to be involved, all you have to do is just be yourself and be active in the comments below and the live chat whenever you're watching. You could be featured in Socially Speaking every single week. This week though, it's almost a pay-per-view worthy show each time out, with the red brand to kick it off with Brock Lesnar returning to the ring on Raw. He will be taking on Oney Lorcan, which bizarrely is at the request of Lorcan himself. But also, Austin Theory will be going one-on-one with a battered and bruised Cedric Alexander, with the winner facing Andrade Cien Almas for the US Championship on the Raw after Judgment Day in the main event. And also, on SmackDown, a stacked card as well. In the main event, Finn Balor does battle with Seth Rollins to try and settle their heated issue. That isn't all. Becky Lynch will be going one-on-one with Shayna Baszler in a match that has been weeks and weeks in the making. And of course, that isn't all. On the Black and Gold brand, it is a takeover-sized show as well, when Beth Phoenix finally gets her chance to get her hands on Dakota Kai, when they stand toe-to-toe in a match that has been weeks in the making as well. And also, in the main event, Matt Riddle defends his North American Championship against Sami Zayn in a match that could easily steal the limelight from all three stacked shows. It has never been more important to have notifications on, as we are going live on YouTube every single episode of Raw, SmackDown, and all of the pay-per-views, plus so many ways you can support the channel and go above and beyond, ladies and gentlemen, and receive some awesome benefits, including signing up as a mid-carder or above on Patreon to get early access to every single video. You can also join the Murphs Elite right here on YouTube. All you got to do is click the join button to get access to emotes and special sub badges, and there is 3 tiers. You can join up as a rookie for access to just the emotes and sub badges to use during the premieres, or you can join up as an established star to get the emotes, sub badges, and access to our private Discord server. Plus, there is an awesome superstar tier where you can go above and beyond and get all the previous rewards. Plus, we will throw in early access to every single video as well. And as always, the Teespring store is always open 24/7 for t-shirts and hoodies of your choosing, including the Elite ESM endorsed t-shirts, all available all the time. As always, ladies and gentlemen, from Murphs YT13, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.